Asparagus cooked to perfection. Joining me now in the kitchen for this sponsored recipe is Chef Casey from Harmons. Do you like that? Cooked to perfection.
Cooked to perfection. You're putting a lot of pressure on it.
I really am, but Harmons, if I can put pressure on anyone, it's Harmons.
That's true. We deal with a lot of pressure.
Well, you teach people how to make this salad, and you're going to tomorrow.
Yes, I have a small class tomorrow that I'm going to do the salad in, so I'm excited about it.
So viewers, if you have not been to a Harmons cooking school class, you are missing out.
Yes, I agree.
What are you teaching right now? What classes?
Oh, so many things. We've got a lot of fun summer ones coming up. I've got a summer street night street fair, I think I call it.
Okay.
Yeah, or summer night street fair. Yeah, that one's a fun one. But I've got like a, Mediterranean grill class coming up. We've got so many, and I'm not even sure what the other chefs are teaching.
I haven't been back, and so I did last time I came in and we made a cake from scratch.
Yes, I remember that.
It was amazing.
It was a fun one.
I need to come back, so make sure you sign up for a Harmons cooking class. Casey's at the City Creek location, but let's dive into this first.
All right, so I pre-blanched the asparagus. Now, one thing I like to, show people, blanch it with the rubber bands on.
Wait,
it makes
what?
it so much easier.
I can put that in my pot?
Just all of it goes in your pot.
Really?
It's easier to, switch. You kind of want to, once it's in the ice water, separate a little bit. Make sure you get the cold water down inside.
Okay.
Because we need to stop the cooking. But yeah, other than that. And then I even leave them on when I
you're
chop.
chopping.
So it just kind of helps hold everything together.
Makes it so much easier, Casey.
So much easier. And then you can just remove them.
Okay.
After. So yeah, super easy, just like that.
No, that took us just seconds.
Just seconds.
Okay, and then we have our little food processor ready to go. You're gonna put those in there.
Yep. I'm not gonna pulse these just yet.
Okay.
We want to get our shallot. Do you want to do the shallot?
Why? I'm not good at shallots.
Okay.
You said you want to help, and I should have told you I'm not good at shallots. I feel like I don't cut them well, so I'm actually studying you right now.
Well, the nice thing, the food processor is actually going to do the job.
Oh, then you're not even chopping.
No, all I'm doing is cutting it so I can remove the skin.
I can do that. Why a shallot, not an onion?
Shallots are better raw, and we're not cooking this.
Oh.
So I wanted the raw.
Good distinction.
Yeah.
Okay.
You could do onion, you could do red onion. There's not really a wrong there.
Are they sweeter raw?
They are a little bit sweeter raw, so I like these raw.
So now we're pulsing.
Pulse a few times. We don't want to go crazy because then so I'm just kind of quick chopping it.
Okay.
Then I've got some Golden Balsamic Vinegar.
Ooh.
And then this is half toasted walnut and half olive oil. Mm-hmm. Just gonna add all that.
Toasted walnut, interesting.
Yeah. And you can use other oils. Honestly, so I made this recipe with I had a bunch of stuff around in the kitchen a few months ago.
Around?
Yeah, and I was like, I like that. I gotta write it down. And now it's one of my favorite salads right now.
Well, it's just so light and fresh as it gets hotter outside.
Yeah, and it's nice, especially asparagus, was in season.
It's in season, so the price is so great on asparagus.
So that's it.
What?
Now we just have some greens we're gonna put on.
Wait, that's how easy the salad is?
That's how easy it is.
I feel like if you have a wedding shower, if you have a baby shower, if you have a party at your house for the 4th of July,
right,
you need to make this.
So you can make it in a large batch and just serve it.
Okay, that just goes on top of our spinach?
Just right on top. Mm-hmm. Tomorrow I've got a little chicken and feta cheese going on with it.
Okay, so would you do like a grilled chicken?
You could do grilled chicken. Grilled salmon would be great with this.
Grilled salmon would be so good.
You can pre-grill the asparagus if you want, and that would be delicious. And then I like to
radish?
Just a fun little. I feel like radishes are underrated.
I don't reach for radishes. I don't.
I love radishes, and these are the Easter radishes, so they're fun colors.
Look how purpley those are, and so pretty. Those are just going to dress it up a little bit.
Yeah, just add a little bit of color, a little bit of. The
I think that is such a fun summer salad. Head into Harmons for everything, all of the ingredients, including this little guy that I've not seen those before. Casey, you might need to grab him. What is that?
Which one? This one?
That one.
So this is a mousse cup.
What?
Let's
get him away from all our onions and radishes.
Yeah.
Okay.
But we will cut into
So wait, are we cutting him?
Do you want me to?
Yes, I want. Okay. What happens? What's inside?
No, I'm afraid.
Oh, he's gonna melt in there. Oh, look at the deliciousness that just oozed out of that cactus. Oh my gosh. Can I try this little piece?
Yes, please.
It's mousse?
Yeah, so the outside is chocolate, or kind of a white chocolate.
Oh my gosh.
On the inside there's mousse.
Those are new?
Those are brand new, yeah.
That's delicious.
I haven't even tried one. They were new for me.
Well, now I've licked my fingers. It's mine. There's a Harmons near you. Everybody go get this. Go get a cake. I told Casey I just got 2 birthday cakes at Harmons in the last 2 weeks, and they personalize them for
They
free.
do. Yeah, you just walk up with the cake and say, hey, write stuff.
I write things on that cake, and
Yeah.
I look like I ordered it weeks ago. I love that. Thanks to Harmons for sponsoring that recipe. It is on our website. Thanks to Casey for being here. You're always so great.
Thank you. You're great.